You will wash her garments, clean her chambers, and cook her meals. Do not fail her.
Please, I can't go close to the fire. I was made from fat.
Let us travel to a distant village. This is the story of a woman they called a witch, and how heaven silenced an entire village. In a certain village, surrounded by tall iroko trees and banana plant trees, lived a woman whose only sorrow was that she had no child. Years passed, season after season. Women who married after her carried babies on their backs. Children filled the village square with laughter, but her heart remained quiet. At first, people pitied her. Later, they questioned her. Finally, they feared her. She is not ordinary, some said. No woman stays barren for this long unless there is darkness behind it, others whispered. She must be a witch. And as it is in many places, a lie repeated often begins to sound like truth. The rumors grew legs. They walked from compound to compound until they reached the palace of the king, a powerful king with 3 wives, many guards, and a heart that listened too quickly to public noise. One evening, the village elders stood before him. "My king," they said, bowing low, "this woman brings misfortune. Since she came of age, she has never conceived. We fear she is eating her children in the spirit world." The king did not call the woman to defend herself. He did not seek evidence. He did not pray for wisdom. Instead, he lifted his royal staff and declared, "Before the next sunrise, she must leave this village. We will not harbor evil among us." And so, judgment was passed without justice. That night, she packed nothing because she had nothing. At dawn, she walked away from the only home she had ever known. As she walked deeper into the forest, her tears fell freely. Suddenly, she heard the soft sound of footsteps behind her. She turned. A white goat stood there, its fur bright and clean, its eyes gentle, its presence calm. "Go back," she whispered through her tears. "There is nothing here for you." But the goat continued to follow her. She walked farther. It followed. When she finally stopped beneath a large tree, the goat lay beside her, quietly, as though it had chosen her. She built a small hut of mud and sticks. The goat became her companion. She spoke to it each morning. "You did not listen to those who called me witch. You did not fear me." The goat would simply blink its soft eyes. And for the first time since her exile, she did not feel completely alone. Months passed. One afternoon, the king and his guards rode through the forest on inspection. The king was proud of his wealth, his farms, his animals, his wives. He believed nothing beautiful could exist outside his possession. Then he saw it, the white goat tied outside the hut. He pulled the reins of his horse sharply. "What animal is that?" One guard replied, "My lord, it belongs to the woman who was banished." The king frowned. "None of my goats are as beautiful as this. Guards, bring it." The woman ran out immediately and fell flat before him. "My king, please, this goat is all I have. It followed me when no one else would. Have mercy." The king's voice was cold. "Everything beautiful in this kingdom belongs first to the throne." The guards untied the goat. She followed them to the palace, crying and begging all the way. When they arrived, the king gave an order that shattered her heart. "Slaughter it." She screamed, "My king, if you must kill it, then give me its heart, its liver, and it's fat. That is all I ask." The king laughed lightly. "Give the barren woman what she wants." 3 clay pots were brought. The heart was placed in one, the liver in another, the fat in the third. She carried them back into the forest slowly, as though carrying her last hope. From that day forward, every morning before sunrise, she knelt before the pots. "O God, who sees the innocent, if I am not what they call me, if my hands are clean, bless me with children of my own." She prayed in the morning, she prayed at noon, she prayed at night. Days turned to weeks. One morning, as sunlight entered the hut, something extraordinary happened. The pot of the heart began to shake. From it stepped a beautiful girl. The pot of the liver cracked open. From it stepped another beautiful girl. Then the pot of fat glowed warmly. From it stepped the most radiant child of all, her skin shining softly like gold touched by morning light. The woman trembled. "My daughters, heaven has remembered me." She raised them with love, wisdom, and caution. As they grew, their beauty became impossible to hide. Even the forest seemed proud of them. One afternoon, fate crossed paths again. The king rode through the forest and saw the 3 maidens fetch water from the stream and laughing. He was stunned. Who are these girls? When he learned that they were the daughters of the woman he had once banished, desire rose in him. "I will marry the most beautiful one," he declared, "the daughter made of fat." The mother stepped forward quickly. "No," the king said angrily. "Woman, be careful how you speak." She did not bow this time. "My king, the last time you desired something of mine, you took my goat and slaughtered it. What assurance do you have that you will not also destroy my daughter? I will not give any of my children to you." The forest went silent. The king's voice deepened. "You forget yourself." She held her daughters protectively. "No, my king, I remember very well. You are king. You take what you want. You command and it is done. If you want my daughter, I cannot fight you because I don't have what it takes to fight you. But hear me, she was formed from fat. She must never go near fire. Heat will melt her. If you take her, protect her. Do not let her stand beside flame." The king, confident and dismissive, replied, "I give you my royal word." With heavy tears, she released her daughter. At the palace, the king gathered his 3 wives. "From today, she is my most precious wife. You will cook for her, you will clean for her, you will fetch water and do her chores. She must not go near fire. Her duty is only to bear my children." The first wife bowed stiffly. The second forced a smile. The third lowered her head, but jealousy entered her heart like poison. The young queen was gentle. She respected them. She did not boast, but favor creates enemies. The king spent most of his time with her. He laughed more. He smiled more. Jealousy grew like a silent storm. Then one day, the king traveled with his guards. The palace felt different. The first wife spoke sharply. "Today, you will cook." The young queen stepped back. "Please, I cannot go near fire. The king forbade it." The second wife said coldly, "Are you made of gold?" The third pushed her towards the kitchen. "We have served long enough." The fire was lit. The heat rose. Slowly, her skin became oily. Her fingers softened. Drops of oil fell to the ground. She screamed, "I am melting!" Oil pooled around her feet. In the palace lived a small bird that carried silent messages. The bird dipped its wings into the golden oil and flew out through the window. It found the king and brushed against his robe. He looked down. Golden stains. He inhaled sharply. This scent. Fear seized him. "Ride back," he commanded. When he returned,